Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Welcome to Tribe Primitive Builder. Now I've got about 14 hours of testing in this game for the last little while. This game is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Over the last few weeks, the developers have really come together and made a wonderful game. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but trust me, 10 out of 10, I will recommend. You don't hear that very often coming out of my mouth, but for a game that I've tested pretty extensively, I have to say this game has come out of nowhere and has got to be one of the first games of the, well, it's got to be the game of the year that has had such an amazing launch for how well it has been made. So good on you, devs. Fantastic work. They're also very communicative with the when they were doing the play tests and things like that as well. So good on you. Thank you so much to Polyslash for reaching out to me and sending me a copy of the game when they did, so I could go through all the testing of it. I have really enjoyed my time playing this, and I cannot wait to bring that time to you folks as well. So as always, thank you very much to my early birdies, Alex, Karsten, Ong Kim, for coming in and slapping that like button. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. You guys are my early birdies. I love you guys, keeping me chatting in the chat before we start stream. But we got about, I'd say about a minute left to get your drinks, get your snacks, get your butts in the comfiest positions so we can get back, relax, unwind, and enjoy today's show. And you betcha, I got my hot chocolate. Now, it's not in the invisible cup of hot chocolate. It is instead it's in the gift from Jacques the Reaper. So, wonderful mug. Thank you very much, my man. I use it all the time for my hot chocolates. I just haven't been showing it on stream the last couple of days, so I do apologize. But tomorrow, I think I'm getting Caveman later in the evening, so we should have another stream. So looking forward to playing some Landlord Super. Having Caveman over the weekend, there won't be any streams, but I will be back again on Monday after Friday's stream. But on Monday, we'll come back and we will play this as well. Oh, I gotta change my chat over to Top Chat, or Live Chat. It's on Top Chat. So looking forward to showing this game off to you folks. If you guys really like it, definitely leave comments, leave likes. It is a fantastic little game. But so enough of the jibber jabber. Let's jump into the game, shall we? Yeah, my only complaint that I have with this game, and I mean if it's my only complaint, is that the game itself, I have to capture it in monitor mode. So you guys will see up here in the top corner, you'll see my FPS. But that's the only thing that we got to worry about. But we are going to start a new game. I'm going to shush while the intro is playing. I'm going to go ahead, turn off the lights and the camera here, so that way we can enjoy it. Hey, Jeremy. All right, lights are out. Let's get started. New game. Now, the loading screen does take a little while. Once again, that is my PC. I do have an older PC, folks, but we are well onto our way in upgrading it at this point in time. Let's see, cooler, a CPU cooler, a new graphics card, and then if I had a wish list, it would be like a 4K.
The Isle of the Banished. The unfortunate end of my journey. You'd think that I'm the leader of this quest, or at the very least the leader's helper. No. All my life I thought they were my brothers, but now they will see to my banishment. Fools! They say I deserve this, but they have not had to live with the vision of our doom. Since I was a boy, I constantly played with sticks. I saw their potential and ways to connect them that others thought impossible. The gods were good to me, so our village grew. The elders told me I had a gift, but the village was not enough. I was convinced that the gods expected more from me. Haunted by the vision of doom, I decided to build an altar that reached the sky. I thought that would appease them, but gods had different plans for me. They split the sky in two and consumed all my work. I was banished for offending them. Me, the only one who knew the truth. Only upon seeing the flaming rocks on the Isle of the Banished up close, the truth revealed itself to me. The gods wanted me to end up here.
Now that is a beautiful cutscene. I'm so impressed with this game. I love the Unreal graphics. Thought he's wearing a banana hammock. As you can see, there is no really in-game dialogue, so I'll read this out to you. Hey, another day, another exile. You better prove yourself useful. Come on. Did they exile your mouth too? Can you even talk? I share your tongue. Good. Talk to the chieftain. Elder will see if you're useful or not. Go through the fire cave. You'll have to jump from a hanging rock to find our people. You don't jump, you die. Simple as that. Yeah, simple. Simple, true. We're not feeding anyone who doesn't contribute. So contribute. This one time, I give you fish. Cook them over my fire. You look weak, like a mouse. I don't like mouse. Mouse scary. You have my thanks, stranger. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick little pop. Gotta go over here and get my chat going there, and there we go. So what you're seeing here, this little color discoloration here, that is the kind of like an engineering view. So you come over to here. Now there are different types of food rations. As you can see, this one requires like turkey legs type of deal, and this one requires a crop. So this is the one that we want to cook. We want to cook all three. So that way we got some foods for our bellies. Alright. Now, you just go into your inventory. Place it into any slot. And there we go. We are good for food. Eden, Ebas! Welcome, ladies. Welcome indeed. You guys just came in. You may have missed the opening cutscene. You'll want to go back and check that out later, as it does give you some information on how we ended up in such a dire position. How we are so close to the volcano. But yeah, folks, like I said, 10 out of 10. I would recommend this game. Most definitely as well. If you purchase the game, leave a review and let them know your thoughts on it. Don't let my decision persuade you. Let your gameplay persuade you on what type of ranking you'd love to give this game. I think it's fantastic, quite honestly. Now, like I said, I have had access to this for a little while now. So I've got 14 hours into the game from testing and such. So I do know a little bit more. We're not coming into this game blind, so just to let you know, we won't be making the usual muck-ups at the very beginning. Ready? We're on a mastery level 4. And one thing I notice is that you want to grab everything that you can when you run. And the great thing about this game is there is no spamming the E key. You can just hold it down and do a little bit of walkabouts, and you collect everything. Oh, hey, Asuna. I hope you are doing well today. Don't be leaving no surprise deposits in your diapers for Mummy. Let Mummy have a little bit of a rest. How you doing, Eden? Now, this game is a single-player game, and I kind of think the way that it was made, it is geared towards single players. So all those that are out there going, oh, I wish this was, multiplayer. I'm not going to buy it unless it's multiplayer. No, this game does not need multiplayer for it. It is a perfect, quintessential little single-player game. Like I said, 10 out of 10, I definitely recommend. Just saying the tribal version of Landlord Super. Not quite. Not quite. I not to bash Landlord Super, but this game is a lot more fully developed and a lot more thought out in the game mechanics wise. Plus, it's the Unreal Engine as well. But overall, each game is great in its own way. That's another game I would recommend. I'd give that one about a 7.3 out of 10 for Landlord Super. There was a little bit more that they could have done, like freestyle building your house and things like that. I think they could have done a little bit more there. There was plans for it, but it just totally ended up throwing so many bugs into the game and that he had to scrap that entire thought process of adding that in there. Tears for fears. Shout, shout. Let it all out. Hit that like button. Keep YouTube happy. Nope, couldn't come up with nothing on that one. Yeah, I know which song that you were thinking of though. Everybody. Yeah. Now, one thing I do not like about having this adding instant reactions portion is it does cover up a little bit of my chat, so I miss a word or two. Okay, so yeah, I kind of happen to know where the first little items in that are, so I'm just gonna rip around, grab all these that I can. Now let's see, we do need a bit of a drink. Oh, right, we gotta get permission from the elder first. Getting ahead of myself, so let's go talk to the elder. Hello, dear sir. God's gift yet again. Greetings, fellow exile. By the great birds, you look awful. I have no use for tired exiles. Go drink some water and sleep. Use my tatami for now. Come find me when your body feels stronger. I thank you, wise leader. I would have actually had to have watched that show more than like 10 seconds of it to know the theme song for that particular show there, Ankim. I do not remember it at all. Actually, I don't think... Yeah. See, I'm not much of a TV watcher. I haven't watched too much TV in my lifetime. Actually, I haven't watched much TV in my lifetime at all. If I do watch things, it's like documentaries, educational shows, things to, you know, kind of... What's the best way to put it? To expand my knowledge base. I've never really been one to sit down and watch types of shows like that. Now, having said that, currently I am also watching One Piece animation series at this point in time, and I'm like getting close to like episode 750 on that. So I've been watching that for quite some time now. But yeah, no, I don't think I've actually even heard the theme song to Full House ever. Sad to see that Bob Saget is no longer with us. He was, I've seen him at comedy clubs here in Calgary, Canada here. And he's got some pretty, he had some pretty raunchy shows. I think Full House was a bit of a family show, but his comedy routines were not. Definitely not family show. All right, let's get ourselves that drink. Get a look at ourselves. Take a look at this mask. Love it. This is the only time you get to see it. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see. Is there anything else? There's a couple stones over in that corner. Just to be a perfectionist and get as much as I can. Now, over here is there's storage area in here, things like that. You can't access it, this portion of it, but you can access this workbench. But you got to take the nap first. So I've grabbed as many resource items as I can in the starting area, and we'll just go ahead We'll get her sleep on. Now, I usually sleep till 6 a.m. because that's when the sun rises. So we'll do that. Alright, now we gotta go back and talk to the elder. You watched Kung Fu? No, I did not watch Kung Fu. The Legend or whatever it was there. Nope, I have not watched that either. You grow stronger by the minute. I see that our little comforts do make a difference. The time has come now, fellow exile. You must build yourself a hut. You can't keep sleeping in my tatami. You're going to need tools. My workshop is right there, should you need it. Craft the necessary tools there. Everything you need to begin can be found on this island. Ah, thank you. Now, where can I find stones and vines? I already know where those are. We'll show you those guys here in a second, so I'll just say, hi, thank you. Now, they did put a new feature into the game since I last played that I turned on, and that is always run. So every once in a while you'll see me walking because I'm hitting the shift because I'm used to holding shift to run, but I like that feature, so it'll happen. So now they want us to craft a knife, and then they want us to craft a crude axe. However, in order to do that, we need vines and branches. Now we got the branches, we gotta go get ourselves some vines. So with the crude knife, let's go get ourselves some vines, and there's quite a few down here as well, so we'll go gather them all up. Get those juicy, juicy vines. And I do love the fact that this game is so well optimized that we can play at 60 frames per second on live stream with my old PC. They did great. Okay, you can quote the show you never saw. Got it. What? I quoted something? Did I really? Oh wow, that's dumb luck. Alright, time to go out and buy a lottery ticket there, Ebuzz. I swear to God. All I remember is, like, there was ads on TV for Kung Fu Legend. And then I remember as a little kid, my dad watched, I think it was the movie with David Carradine in it. I can't remember if that was a Kung Fu, like if that was like together with the show or something. I couldn't tell you. I just remember my dad watching it and going, oh God, that is just so fake. There's no way physics works this way. Which is kind of how I, grew up type things. So when I see shows that have unrealistic physics, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or whatever that movie was, it was just not enjoyable to me because it's like, oh God, this is just so outside the realm of a realm of reality that it's just no. Not a fan. Never been a fan of those type of things. But yet, if it's an anime or cartoon or anything along those lines, I give it a pass. It doesn't bother me as much. Alright, so get some food on here. You ever saw Kung Fu in the broadcast? Gotcha. How to do it? Well, I'm glad that she's getting her mummy quality time and some Uncle GG time. Yeah, this game is great, folks. If you have the time, like right now, I think it's $23.39 Canadian, so I believe that puts it at about $20 American. So yeah, definitely, if you got the funds, I say pick it up if you like what you see during my gameplay here today. It is a fantastic game, and I don't think that for the amount of people who are currently playing right now in the back end of Steam, because I can see that type of stuff, having worked with so many developers, I have access, and I can see that it doesn't have the love that this game should have. There should be a lot more people playing. Oh, she's a newborn there on Kim. She's a newborn. I think she's just coming up to 4 months old, I think there. But yeah, no, she quite enjoys apparently the sound of my voice. So hey, I'll take it. I'll take a little fan any time of day. Dang right. Little cuties. Over here. They know what's up. They know what they like right to begin with. Unconditional love, them little guys. 3.5 months. Yep, there we go. Not even 4 months yet. See, I'm on top of it. I'm a decent uncle. I pay close attention to those type of things. Okay, so we are doing really well for food and water right now, so I'm just going to keep on grabbing all the resources that we can, and I'm going to quote-unquote learn from my mistakes. So when I was doing the testing in that, I built always in one area and kept running out of room for everything, so I've learned my lesson. I know where I want to put my house now. Now the next thing is going to be, can I actually get the house put down? And we shall see. Okay, so we gotta run back into the cave over here. So now we have enough vines. We can craft an axe, and then we can go after some trees so we can start actually building. At the very beginning of the game, it's a lot about resource handling. So, and look at that, already busted up our knife. We've gotten so many resources already. What the heck is that? Oh, I'm just hearing this. Wah, 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 wah. My neighbor is getting his his mowing done. Like, what the heck is that sound? Because the guy's just sitting there revving and revving and revving. It's like, what's going on? And we'll also get the hammer. And spear. Okay, so we'll go here, here, and here. Now, this is how I do what I do. So if I were to build extras, you'd be able to put them into your inventory, and then as soon as one breaks, it'll automatically replenish. You just have to re-choose. Like say you're using the spear, it breaks, it disappears, then you just press the 1 key again, and a new one pops up in there for you. Letting you know. 2 a.m., my man. Jeez, you're a trooper for being up that late. Oh, no Slashy the Elder. But just want to get all the good stuff here. Clean out the starting area is probably the best piece of advice that I can give you for early game. Definitely look around, see what you can get. I mean, already we're up to gatherer level 14, so I mean, he's booking it. He's booking it through this. So, hunting with the spear. When you spot a fish, seagull, or turkey, aim your spear and throw it to get a valuable resource. Press right mouse button to aim, press left mouse button to throw, and then press the Alt key for that Hawkeye vision. That's that purple vision that we were looking at earlier on the beach. So let's not scare the elder. I see you've created yourself some mighty tools. Good. Now it's time to build a hut. I need my men well rested. I find them more useful that way. Best find a place beneath the sunlight. All right, I accept that. Now you will need wood and bamboo. Search outside. Follow the path. Should be easy enough. Just look to your right and be vigilant. The vines grow on cave exits. You'll find them helpful when constructing. We'll talk later. Let the gods guide your path. If you want to save time, you can check your storage. Check our storage. You'll find excess resources there. There may be enough to help you. All right, so the workshop, that is basically our hut, and we get that little crafting table type of thing in there. So you can always you build by pressing Q. You can pin what the build is going to cost. So if you got to go run around, pick up bamboo, trees, rocks, blah 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 blah, clay, all that type of stuff, that's in there. You can just pin it, and if you have to cancel the construction, just press Q again, and then press the X, and you're good to go. So it's a rotary menu here, and I'll show you how all that works here in a minute. But for now, we need flowers. These are going to come and be very handy and very important soon. So, all right, let's get ourselves down here. There's a couple dead tree branches. Grab. Now I got to be careful. I want to catch as much as I can, but I don't want to use too much of our stamina up in the beginning. So, this here is a ruined building. You can go into here. You can grab everything out of it. Once you've grabbed everything out of it, pull out your hammer. Now, use the hammer to recover some of the resources from ruins or the buildings that you've constructed. Hit the structure with the hammer. Oh yeah, just YouTube just sent me an email saying, congratulations, we're going to mess up all your ads. We're taking away all your choices, and we're going to tell you when your ad should be in. It drives me nuts. So from here on in, folks, my YouTube videos are going to have a lot more ads, and there's nothing I can do about it. I apologize. The best thing I can do is turn off all mid-rolls. So if you guys see ads during the live streams, let me know, because I have the ads automator turned off. It is set to manual and manual only. So if it is not a ruin and it's your regular structure, you have to hit it 3 times with the hammer before you destroy it. But before you destroy it, empty out the chests, remove any workers that are in there, okay? Now, the easiest way to take out these ruins is just to swing on the corner of the building. It will destroy the whole thing without you having to run around and try to get every little tiny piece and part, okay? So we're going to run over to our cave, which is just over here. Got some more vines in it. This is our storage. So this is village storage. You can grab pretty much anything, anywhere at the E key, and you can get into this menu like so. So we're going to take all of the good stuff, so that way we can go ahead and build our workshop. Now, normally, I was building my workshop right here. And if anybody watched Deuce MS's stream earlier today, he built in the exact same place. That's normally where I've been building. But instead today, I'm going to see, I've never tried, but I'm going to see if I can fit my little hut right down in here. So let's, fingers crossed. Go to private. We'll go to the workshop. Building huts. The building spirit will turn blue when it's possible to build and the ground is flat enough. Scroll to change your building's rotation. Press left to confirm or press Q to cancel. So I would like it right about hither. And now that that's done, just come on in here and press and hold the E key. And it reminds me of House Builder for how quick and easy and the design of the buildings are. And as we know, we really enjoyed that game. YouTube algorithm didn't enjoy me playing that game, unfortunately, and I swear it suppressed it. I swear it suppressed that game. Which is really sad because it is a ton of fun as well. Another 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend game. House Builder. It has its bugs and glitches, just to let you know though. Nothing that you couldn't get through the game with a little bit of perseverance though, just saying. Ta-da! There we go. We now have our updated workshop. So we're not really too far through the day. So let's just give ourselves... Actually, you know what? No, we aren't going to sleep. We shall go find our elder. Hey, old man. Exile! Have you made your hut yet? Indeed, my hut is done. Great! I see the gods find you to their liking. It's time you learn how to feed yourself. Craft a spear. You'll need it to catch fish. It's easy enough when you get to know these waters. I accept. Alright. So, bring up this, and then we go. Hit the Alt key. And now you can see little bunnies running around real easy. Now, you can throw a spear, or you can just do that. Just run and stab. That's all. Just run and stab. Now, I'm not really looking for bones and leather right at this moment in time. We're looking for fish. So we'll come on down in here. And just do a little bit of a looky-loo. Press the Alt key. Get ourselves a bit of a drinky drink. back here. Alright. I know we got a couple dead fish in here somewhere. Makes it real easy to fish with that alt key. So I figured we got about 5 or 6 fish and we're good for the moment. Let's see, American Gladiators theme. Gargoyle Gladiators. For some reason I don't see that kicking on. Being an old man and all. I'd fall off the first stairs just getting up onto the stage for the podium, or for not for the podium, but for the starting line. I'd fall off there. Exile, have you caught some fish yet? Yes, I did. Great. Just remember to use the great gift of fire and cook them before eating. Have you felt that, Exile? Fire Mountain has grown angry with us. Means that gods disapprove of our ways. We must make a sacrifice to appease them, the new. Go now, find our altar, burn some incense as an offering, show our respect to the gods, and hope it makes them happy. On my way, Chief. To perform rituals at the altar, to unlock access to blueprints for new buildings and items, remember to check the cost of the ritual before going to the altar. Press O to open the altar panel, and then press the left mouse button to pick the ritual. Oh, look at that. Broski's games are now available to me. But yes, we are on an island with a volcano. So if we go over here and press O and we click this button, it says that we need 1 incense. Items to unlock, items that would unlock are talisman and bamboo totems, a sleep hut, and a fisher's hut. So we are going to go ahead and we have just enough time and just enough energy to get ourselves over to where the altar is. So let's make our way. Making our way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. And you'll notice as you're coming through the game, you'll see these kind of like stone little altars. Press the E key. Now that gives us a bonus. So if we go over to our tribe panel, you can see that we've unlocked a tribe production of 25% bamboo. So those are a freebie bonus. Grab those while you can. Alright, I keep pressing shift. I don't need to press shift. I have auto run now. Well, always run, not auto run. I wish there was an auto run, but I couldn't convince them to add that. They're like, please put an auto run. No. Like, come on, put cap locks. As soon as you hit cap locks, it auto runs. Please. No. Dang it. Oh well. You can't have everything given to you in life. Oh shoot. Inventory? I did not make an incense. Uh oh. My bad. We're gonna run back. Gotta run back. Run. Oh, I can't sing worth a damn, man. I am tone deaf. Absolutely tone deaf. I was so much in a hurry to get to the altar, I forgot to build the incense. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, we'll risk it. We'll risk it for the biscuits. We got just... Ooh, it's going to be tight for sleepy time here. But we'll risk it. Alright, so come over here, click incense. We craft that. We got plenty of items for that. Shablamo! Once again, go to here, and it says we just require 1 incense, which we got. So let's run. Run, forest! Or run through the forest! Forest! Run! But my god, this game is so well done. Like, the map is full. It has got a lot of character everywhere. It has that lived in, like, it's got a life feeling to it. So I absolutely cannot praise the developers and publishers enough for all their hard work that they put into this game. Absolutely nailed it on this one. And once again, it reminds me of Planet Crafter because we don't have like major enemies coming after us. We just have the elements that we have to deal with, and you know me, I'm happy with that. And so this is the altar cave for this particular area. Yeah, you're tone deaf as well? Gotcha. So, now that you've chosen what you want to do, you come over to here. Click on the item. And boom. GG shush. Heyo, Spider-Man! How are you? How are you? I thought there was a little bit of talking going to be happening in that cutscene, but I was completely wrong. So, how are you doing? Welcome back, Lovery. I hope that you're enjoying the day so far. Only one more day to go before we got the weekend. Do apologize for the darkness, but like I said, we are kind of pushing our time just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. So we're going to go back to our hut. And we're going to catch ourselves a quick nap. Absolutely doing fantastic today, Spiderette. Absolutely doing fantastic. Now, I do not know what the respawn rate is in this game. Sometimes I've been able to take out a resource, walk away, do a bit of fishing or something like that, come back, and then everything is back again. So I honestly do not know what the restart or respawn times are like. So let's go ahead. Let's get our 6 a.m. on, as that's when the sun rises. Ta-da! All right. Let us go speak to the Elder. The Elder has a mission to give us. After we tell him all about our vision. What do you need help with on? I was trying to read your chat earlier before stream there, and I couldn't quite understand what question you were asking for help. Alright, exile. How do you perform the ritual? I did what you asked. I saw something strange. A vision. Fire Mountain was angry. Fire everywhere. Also, strange sign. And a big boat. I feel crazy. Aha! At last! The gods have chosen. You must be our savior. Now listen. We don't have time to tread lightly. You must save our fellow exiles. You must save our tribe. If the vision is true, the gods have already forsaken these lands. Tribe needs to grow. Without it, we can't build a boat great enough to save us all. No time to waste. The Fire Mountain turns more angry by the day. Big tribe will need a lot of food to sustain it. Build a hut for the fishermen. Oh, I can do that. I will do that. No waste of time now. Gods have set you here for a reason. Find me when the fishing hut is done. Let God light your path and go. Alright, so tribe production. The cost of advanced rituals and special huts is high. Make your tribesmen work for you to collect enough resources and let you focus on management. Deliver tools and food to occupied huts. Press T to open the tribe summary. Alright, so if we take a look at the map, you can see we's here. We needs to get down here. So let's do that. Whoop, don't fall into the storage, because that hole there takes you down into the storage. So, look before you leap. That type of thing. We don't do those sub for sub campaigns. That can actually get the streamer or YouTuber in trouble, believe it or not. Quite honestly, it can. So, yeah, we don't run those types of campaigns around here. Just giving you a heads up. Oh, no, I already did that, so let's go ahead and put down the fisherman's hut. So that'll be under food. A fisherman's hut. Come on. There we go. Right where we want it. Step back, put down our weed mats, and continue on with our house building. Definitely, if you're looking for a game to play that's not really stressful, but it's all about management, You don't have to go any farther than this particular game. Nah. I haven't watched Jurassic Park in so long. I haven't seen any of the newer ones with, what's his nuts in there? Chris Pratt. I've not seen any of the newer ones. Alright, come on. Over this way. One more. Go. Okay. Hey, no worries, just letting you know, man. Just letting you know. If I do my due diligence to inform you, then you know that you can't get in trouble. So, yeah, you know, that might be one of the things that, you know, if you ever said that in one of your live streams or your videos or anything that you do, and it gets removed, that's why. Because you're promoting that type of campaign. It's not... you're trying to incentivize the sub, whereas it should be done through free will. I couldn't tell you exactly what their terms say word for word, but basically that's the gist of it. You know, people got to do it on their free will, not because of any type of reward out of it. So we need to make a bamboo totem. Now, the one thing about this game that is a little bit weird is that you always have to put a bamboo totem into any of the worker-style huts and villages and things along those lines. And then you can upgrade them to, like, let's see here, like clay totems and things like that later. And then you're left with an extra bamboo totem. Drives you crazy. Let's see. Okay, so we only have 3 out of the 10 bamboo that we need. And looks like we're going to have to eat sometime real quick here. So we're going to go just cook up our food, which we can do right on this handy dandy fire right here. Food rations. We're going to cook all 5. As you get more crafting experience, the crafting speed increases, and you can craft more at once. So, just give you a heads up, and that's how that works. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm also going to cook the 2 pieces of chicken, or I guess in this case, rabbit. Excuse me, sorry, didn't mean to cough in everybody's ear. That was rude. Alright, so come on over here. Now as you can see, we have 4 workers who are twiddling their thumbs, not doing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make about 4 spears just to get them started. And we good? We good. All right. Did I make the bamboo totem? Oh, dang it. I did not. Okay. No, we needed more bamboo. That's what it was. I knew there was something that was preventing us from doing that. Go back into our menu here. Throw down our food. Give ourselves a bit of num-nums. Nom 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 nom. Campfire chicken. Well, I guess in this case, campfire bunny. It doesn't bug me as long as it doesn't bug you, right, bugs? Beep, beep, beep. No swine in this game, folks. Yeah, the way that I look at it, though, is it's, you know, without eating the meat of the animals, our brains would not have expanded to what they're capable of doing today. Now, I mean, you know, we are capable of great good, but we are also capable of great evil as well, as we've seen in the last, 400 days, I'd say. We've seen, you know, great evil come upon the land. So, it is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we need to build a bamboo totem. Ta-da! Let's go place that down. Gamin bunny? Not quite.
You won't find me in no Playboy cover. I ain't no bunny.
Perfect. So we drop that down. Now, you can do this either two ways. You can come into here, and you can see that they require food. So I'm just going to split this for now. Just going to go split. Give them the lion's share. Now you can put all these spears into here. If that makes any sense. Now we're going to go back and find the elder, but we're going to do that after we go grab ourselves some freebies from this ruined building over here. Yeah, everybody's watching. And you see, I do enough talking for everybody. I'm a jibber jabber. I can keep on going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny over here. But after 10 years of doing live streams, I think my channel would be a lot bigger, but no. Don't care. It's the quality of people, not the quantity of people, and I have got the best people subscribed to my channel. That's the way I look at it. The hell with YouTube when it comes to their algorithms. I am all about hanging with the awesome people that find me. This channel, it's like finding treasure. You know, you found the treasure when you found this channel. That's for sure. Alright. Elder, I did it. Greetings, Exile. What is new? Your fishing hut is done. Oh, that is good. Time to make the tribesmen work. Bring tools. Place a torch in the totem by the hut's door. More torches mean more workers. The signal seems simple enough, right? Also, workers need to eat here. Have some food rations and bring them to the fisher's hut. Alright, got it. Food and tools to the fisher's hut. Got it. Alright, so we did the spear thing, but we didn't drop enough food in there. I forgot that we needed 5 food. So let's go ahead and see if we got some bunnies running around over here. Bunnies. Bunnies. No. No bunnies right now? Alright. We'll go grab ourselves some fish. Fishies. Fishies. I usually run to over here, hit the Alt key. Why is the Alt key not working? Oh, there we go. Alt key again. Gimme your sweet flesh. Alright, there we go. Those are all the ones that we're going to need for the moment. We'll go get these cooked up. Actually, we'll just drop the 5 off for now, because we have more than 5. Ka-ching! There we go. Now we've got to assign the tribesmen, so you can either do it from this menu here by pressing T, or you can come over here, press E on your totem, and assign them as well. Now, assign to the village storage. That is what's going to make this work. So we are grabbing the fishies. Now, if there was other animals around other than fish, I'm guessing we could have switched production, but I don't know why that's there. You can put a production cap on there, but I find that the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that until you start getting over to like the gathering hut and stuff. When you get your marketplace, that's when those come up. Okay, so let's go back and talk to our elder. Elder, old man. Greetings, exiles. What is new? I brought the tools. And also the torches are placed in the totem. Good, just remember, tribe needs to sleep too. The night is sacred. Everyone needs sleep. Also, check if tribe has enough food supplies. Food is crucial if you want to keep the work rate high. You must bring food for workers. But the tribe already has fish, right? You must fry the fish first. It's best you make a sacrifice at the altar and build a cook's hut now. We can make food for all the tribe there. I see. Alright, so now we gotta build 3 talismans and craft another incense in order to unlock the next building set. So let's come on over here. So we want 3 talisman. And 1 incense block. Those got our 3 talismans. Let's grab an incense. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I believe that as a species at this point in time, honestly, you know, we should be able to spread, you know, peace, tolerance, you know, that type of thing. But I'm also in a first world country. So it's easy for me to say because I've never lived in a third world country that is full of strife where children are dying every day due to hunger and starvation and not clean running water and that. So I could understand how with the way the world of communication works today that, you know, the other countries see what others have and are, well, for one of the sins, jealousy, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's unfortunate. It's the way of the world. It's the way humans are. But I know I'll never see it in my lifetime, but I would love to have, as every one of those single supermodels has ever said, world peace. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We laid down our items for the altar. We got the cook's hut and a water skin unlocked. So now we gotta go build the cook's hut. Let's go get her a run on for that. I haven't played Fallout 3, so I wouldn't be able to put the 2 and 2 together. See the similarities, my man. Now, if the game's got a lot of shooting and fighting and stuff in it, I'm probably not going to play it. You know, the more accurate I have to be with my my movements with my arms and wrists and fingers and stuff, the more likely I am to go into a spasm, like a muscle spasm, with my arms and hands and fingers. So, any shooting game, you know, I can have a revolver. You'll hear 3 shots go off, but I've emptied the entire 6. Just because my finger went... It's like, oh, whoops, I meant to hit it once, but I emptied the entire revolver. Alright, so... Yes, I could be grabbing stuff while I'm running. I should have been. I should have been. Let's come on over here. Cut through our house. Let's get ourselves the cooking hut built, shall we? Fisher's hut. Cook's hut. Right there. So I have actually never placed this here. Now I do know we're going to need a bamboo totem, so let's go get the totem. Every hut that has people working in it does that. You can do the live streams? After about 10 years, you get pretty good at it, you know what I mean? Like, you're able to keep up with your chat pretty well. Now, there are some times, like, when, you know, we'll get like 20 to 30 people in here at once. And, yeah, I can't keep up with that. I try my best, but I'm also trying at the same time to keep the flow of the game going. And so, yeah, it can get a little hectic during those heavier times. Back when I was doing Medieval's Dynasty and we started hitting like 50 to 60 numbers, it was tough to keep up. Definitely tough to keep up. But I try. That's all I can request is that everybody bear with me during those times. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've also turned off motion blur and head bobbing because those are 2 things that make GG a little queasy. So that's the reason why you guys aren't seeing any of the head bobbing movements or motion blurs that you might see in other streams. Just because GG doesn't like being queasy on stream with you folks. But this game is running absolutely fantastic. Even in the rain, I'm still holding about 32 to 40 frames per second, which for a 1080 Ti with an i7 4770K in it is really, really good, folks. It's really good for the amount of resources that this game is using. So, once again, big, good job. 2 thumbs up to the developers for such a great job in the optimization of it. Like I was saying earlier at the beginning of the stream, I swear to God, this is the first game of the year that I have played where I have been so impressed upon launch. So, definitively, 10 out of 10 would recommend from this guy. So, buy your copy. Put in your review. GG sent me. I wish I could do reviews. Now, they have changed it up where when I first started doing streaming and everything else, I got in trouble because it's like, oh, you received a free copy of the game and you left a review. Now they have like a little caveat thingy that you can put in there that basically shows that, you know, I received this game for free. So that way you can take the reviewers' comments as you will. But I still don't like leaving the reviews because people can say my review's been, you know, tainted or compromised. But I can only give you my thoughts while we play the game together on live stream. And so you guys can see my reactions. You can hear the excitement in my voice. Uh-oh, we are exhausted. Get some sleep to regain your energy. You'll find the bed in the village elder's cave. To have access to the bed in other locations, build a workshop. All right, so we already know that. So let's not pass out, because there is a little bit of a penalty. You don't get nearly as much rest out of your sleep, and you will wake up in the Elder's Hut if you do that. So we're going to sleep till 7 a.m. We're going to get a 1 hour sleep in. Believe it or not, I was actually really queasy last night. I was not feeling very well at all. I ended up not going to sleep until like 7 a.m. this morning, so I've had a bit of a power nap. I finally probably fell asleep around 10 o'clock this morning. And so, yeah, I'm not working on the greatest of sleep, so I'm kind of happy that I've had a little bit of a chance to play this game already, just so I'm not having to worry about the cognitive dysfunction while we are playing. I have a really good idea of how to play the game so far, so I can pass on all the tips for you folks that I've learned through my time doing the testings and that. So. And I've been very silent on it. I haven't given out I haven't given out really any information on this game. Reason being was because I knew that they were going to be doing another update before full release there, which they did just like a couple days ago, and it worked out great. So it's like, oh, okay, well, we'll leave the surprise until we get here, right? So now that we got that taken care of, we can come over here. We see we need knives, we need food for these guys. So nothing comes for free in this game. You gotta work for it, right? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come on over here, speak with the elder, and then we're going to cook up our fishies. What brings you to me, fellow exile? I took care of food. Good. Now just remember, the tribe needs to eat. I will watch them closely so they don't eat more than one ration a day. But you need to bring food so the tribe focuses on work and doesn't start to wander. One more thing, fellow exile. As the tribe grows, you cannot carry all the resources yourself. It already takes a lot of my time. And the fire mountain is still angry. Indeed, I think it is time that you appoint our first carrier. You can use the village storage under the Belfriars. Okay. How will the carriers know? How will the carriers know where to and from should they bring their resources? You must give them clear instructions. Assign them directly to the storage. The carrier should take it from there. So I no longer need to bring fish to the cook? As long as the fishermen and the cook are assigned to the storage, you don't. Just mind the tools. Without them in storage, carriers won't be able to equip others. You just need to make sure the storage is not full. If it's not, the carriers will continue to store what the villagers make. Well, thank you for the gift of your wisdom, my elder. I will find us a trustworthy carrier before assigning the cook and the fisherman to the village storage. Okay, so to connect huts with each other, assign them to the storage in the tribe panel. The more carriers in the storage, the more huts can be connected to it. Press T to open the tribe panel. Assign huts to storage in the production tab. Each carrier allows you to assign 3 huts. So keep that in mind. Each carrier you can assign to 3 huts. So we'll be good with assigning one to the fisher hut, the cook hut, and the village storage for now. So we only need 1 carrier at this time. But what we do need mostly, we need to cook. So we'll get our cook on over here. And I'm going to take a drink of my hot chocolate. You want us to meet, play basketball and hockey? Lol, I don't do sports anymore, man. Too old, and that type of exertion could give me an adrenal rush, and I'm worried that one day an adrenal rush will make my heart go poof. So I stay away from that. Just saying. Oh, I like updates, especially when the updates are for the better. Now, in the past, have we had a lot of updates that's pretty much assign fisher's hut to the village, assign cook's hut to the village. Okay, so over here, village storage. Now, as you can see, it needs knives, it needs fish, it needs a bunch of things. If we go over here, storages, we can carry. We'll take 1 off the fish for now, and I'll put 1 on the carrier because he's going to move stuff around for us. However, I gotta make some knives. Now that's not a knife. This is a knife. But let's just get this going on here first. So over here, let's go knife. Let's see, what's our maximum that we can build at once right now? 7? All right, so we'll build 7 knives. You wish Windows XP? Well, every time they come out with something, you know, there's a bit of bad, but eventually, you know, they fix it up, and, you know, it works out for the better. Usually. You can't see it, but I'm using air quotes. Usually. Alright. We got 6 knives. That will take care of this for a few minutes. Now, we still got to put food in here, right? So, just don't forget, we got to add food. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got 2 in here already. Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, so, we go over here to the tab key. You see how we got no people in the cooking hut? We do now. So we got 2 people fishing, 1 person cooking. That now means that all our food shall be taken care of for us. We just have to go pick it up from inside the storage zone over here once it's cooked. For the moment, I'm going to do the carrying, and we're going to get a bunch of food cooked up so I can take care of the 2 different places here. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, 55 food, but they only have 2 here and 2 spears. So, you gotta keep on top of that. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to cook about, well, you know what, we'll just cook, what's the max that we can cook? 7, right? Yeah. Craft up 7 of that. Crocodile Dundee scene. Excuse me, boy, I'm really phlegmy. My favoriteest part of all Crocodile Dundee movies is when he takes the dynamite and goes fishing. I thought that was fantastic. That was great. Okay, so that gives us 15. Now these guys are going, we have no food here to cook. Let's give them something to work on. Working and working. Perfect. Alright. So these guys have 3 food for the moment. I have 15. So I'm just going to do a quick little eat. Then I'm going to run over in here, and I'm going to place the rest of the food into that, just to keep these guys getting fish. Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean to walk into you like that. Yeah, I found it hilarious, my man. I absolutely found it absolutely freaking hilarious. Okay, now let's just go talk to the elder again. So let us go. What brings you to me, fellow exile? I have found us the right carrier. Splendid. Now that you don't have to worry about food, We need to grow our tribe. If we're going to survive, Fire Mountain is inevitable. God's willing, we can build the grand boat of your vision and survive. Talk to our scout. He'll help you find more exiles on the island. I'm on it. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see. Yes, we have already unlocked the sleep hut. This I want to build right away. So that way, as soon as we get ourselves a new exile, we can put new exile to work. So go over here, private. Let's bring this down. And oh, I had it there. There we go. So normally I make sure I have no tools in my hand. Because, well, once in a while I find that, well, we use up our tools a little too quickly because we're using them when we don't really need to. Oh, need some more wood. We'll grab ourselves these big leaves just to clear the way so we can see better. That's not a knife. No, that's a knife. Welcome, Ruger. Welcome to the channel, my man. Or lady. I shouldn't gender assume. Not in this day and age that can get you canceled. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for stopping in. I hope you're enjoying what you see. Feel free to come by anytime. Lots of shows we got on here. I'm a variety streamer. I don't just stick with one thing. Actually, you know, I'm having so much fun with this. I was supposed to be playing Landlord Super tomorrow, but oh, I just want to bring you guys more coverage of this game. So maybe we'll do 2 days in a row, and we'll go from there. We'll see how the analytics say. I was surprised, Booze Masters, the demo, got like nothing for love, nothing. And I mean, I was laughing throughout that whole game. If it's red, it means you're too close. And I love how you can speed build on this. There we go. We now have a hut for 4 people. Now, if we look at the map, and you see the green marker, normally he's going to be blue with a spyglass after we talk to him. But this gentleman here is going to direct us to where we can find other exiles that have found themselves stranded without a home. So we will be bringing them in with open arms. Hey, dude. Hello, fresh meat. I hear you're our new builder. Good. I cannot even tie a knot, but my eyes are hawk-like. Moments ago, I saw a tied man at the mouth of a river. Find him. Offer him our help while I search for others. We need good workers. I'll find him. All right. So, off we go. Whee! Now, you can jump incredibly far without taking fall damage, but there is a point where if you jump from too great of a height, yeah, we'll get spanked with a little bit of damage, so just be careful of that. The sake scene, say what? What's that? What's a sake scene? I don't drink alcohol, so just saying. Alright, let's not terrify him with an axe in her hands. Help me! Be calm. I will. You saved me! Well, not for free. You may have a chance with our tribe, but only if you're willing to work hard. Find our elder in the cave by the village. Anything you ask. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So that's one guy down. But because we have a house, we can come over here. And guess what? We can throw down. Ba-dum. We can get him working. He's not going to be sitting idle. If we didn't have a built house, he'd be idle for now. And well, we don't want that. We want productive workers. Richard Nixon. Same scene, knife. That's not a knife. I'm not a crook. Oh, I am not a crook. And every once in a while, I can nail some voices, but I am by far, I am not an impersonationist. You know what I mean. I'm not a guy who does impersonations very well. Did you help the tired man? Yes, I did. He is now one of us. The tribe grows. The tribe grows indeed. I can look for others on my patrol. Find me if you need new recruits. Meanwhile, the elder is looking for you. Do not make him wait. I will go to him. But you know, when you're done with your quest, you can come back here. The gods are generous. I see many come from the water. Right. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this. Oh, same scene. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so gotta go talk to the elder before we can get more peeps. Elder's probably gonna say, hey, build a house. And I'll be like, hey, I already did. Do I have to invent glasses for you? Just saying. Just saying, old man. But I say old man with love, not derogatory. Have you spoken to our scout yet? Yes, I have. But he said you were looking for me. The tribe grows stronger. Make him feel at home before he can be a good worker. Go build a sleep hut for him. But I just built an empty sleep hut. Really? Yes, it is done. The gods must find our tribe amusing. Good. It means we can grow further. Remember, all new exiles need their own sleep huts. But first, talk close and listen. It is time that the tribe began to assemble resources for you. What do you have in mind, Pops? Perform a ritual to make sure we don't anger the gods. Then you must build a gatherer's hut. We will need more exiles to expand. Talk to the scout. I'm on it. So perform a ritual, build the gatherer's hut, and then talk to the scout. On it, dude. Alright, so our tribe's population. Talk to the scout to find the new exiles who can join your tribe. He should mark a spot on your map. Press M to open up the map. The scout is marked with that, like I said, blue telescope. And any of the recruits, the exiles, will be in a white telescope that you have to go after. So, let's go find out what the gift of skill is going to need. So if you press O, that brings up our constellation map. And it says we will need 5 incense and 5 talismans. So let's go ahead and go get them. Let's do it. Let's get it. No, I can't do Arnie. Arnie's one that I can't do.
Get to the chopper.
I just don't have the right tone to it, unfortunately. So it was 5, correct? Oop, nope. Build 5. The T-1000. I can't remember what it was. I actually watched all those movies when they came out in... Well, okay, I watched Terminator 2 and the rest of them as they came out in theaters. I didn't watch any of the... Didn't watch the first one. I was too young to go to theaters for that one. Alright, need 5 incense. Reap! Hey, my man. Hey, my man. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I am actually... I know I haven't shown it before, but here. I'll do a quick little camera on. I got the mug going on today, my man. God, I love that mug. It's such a good one. Captain Caveman saw that. He's like, Dad, is that for me? I was like, oh, not this one, my man. Not this one. I'm keeping this one for myself. He's like, okay, Dad. That's cool. He's like, you like it. It's yours. Well, I love my kid. He's amazing. Alright, let's go grab some more grub. So we got 12 cooked so far. We can grab you, put you down into here. So this is where you can see where all your different levels are. Your character, you know, you got the altar, which says we need 5 and 5. So we're gonna go grab that right now before we get too tired. Or we gotta sleep. Get our snores on. Don't collect Hong Kong on Kim. You're the first person that's ever mentioned that, my man. We all have an expiry date. We just don't know what day it is. Oh, shoot. Gotta be running. Gotta be running. Run. We're almost out of daylight. The darkness is beginning to descend upon the village. The population retreats back into their humble, yet perfectly well-built huts for the evening. No, I can't do James Attenborough either, so just saying. Nice. You gotta like that. Now, did you wake up groggy or did you wake up feeling refreshed? It would mean that if you woke up feeling refreshed, you hit the perfect timing of your circadian rhythm. And try to remember that. Try to remember how long it was from the moment that from around the time that you fell asleep to the time that you woke up. So, most people run about a 90 to 120 minutes sleep circadian rhythm. Whereas people like myself, I got a crappy one. It's about 25 minutes. If I sleep for 25 minutes, I'm good. If I sleep more than 30 minutes, I wake up super groggy. Eden is a lady. Absolutely. As soon as her daughter. Alright, so we press the E. We press the choice. We go, pray to the gods. And there we go. We've unlocked our gatherer's hut and our shaman's hut. Now, the shaman's hut is good for like building talismans and incense and things like that for you. But I'm gonna tell you this. It's not my favorite. While I've been doing the testing and that, I've been leaving it empty. I've actually been kind of just throwing it way off into a position that isn't even needed. So, yeah, I haven't been worried about it too much. Okay, so we're going to build our gatherer's hut. Refreshed as a cucumber. Nice. Oh my god, man. Cucumbers give me such gird. Like, I love cucumber. I love the taste. I love creamy cucumber salad dressing. But I eat a cucumber and I am burping fire. Like, whoa. Acid's rolling up into my throat. It's just not a pretty scene. But mind you, looking at my mug, nothing's a pretty scene. Just saying. Speaking the truth here. Alright, you know what? We'll get up at the crack of noon. I mean, dawn. And that for you, and that for me is a minimum of 4 hours. Oh, I can't do that. That to me is a full sleep. Mind you, my usual full sleeps are 6 hours. It's a miracle on 34th Street. Man, I have not seen that show since I was a wee little lad. Just a little bit of a wee little snapper. Alright, so we gotta do... no, where is it? Production, here we go. Wants us to do a gatherer's hut. Now take a look at the bottom of the screen here, folks. 0% mushrooms, 50% blue stones, 61% herbs, 65% yellow grass, 92% on vines, 46% on big leaves, and 0% divine sands. Now if we go to our menu, special resources, you come over here, you see, this has clay and sand. This area does not. And then you can go even further into it, like the volcano land here, you can see that's missing the bamboo, the big leaves, the vines, the food. There's no food over here in volcanic land, so when you get to there, you gotta be all well set. So, what I end up doing is, I was putting this in this area before. However, I think I'm going to move it around, see if we can get everything into the green somewhere. As best of green as I can. Like, look at this. Herbs. It was there. It was there. So I think we're going to put this one here because it gives us 80, 93, 86, only 51% on the herbs and the big leaves. So I'm going to take that as a trade-off and go with this one. Yeah, from cucumber, yeah. My dad is exactly the same way, though. You know, he eats a little bit of cucumber, and yeah, he's burping fire as well. As he says, you know, like, he doesn't know what it is about the cucumber that kills us, but it does. Oh man, is it ever brutal. Absolutely, undeniably, unequivocally brutal. But I'll still eat it once a month, or once in a while. I do get a hankering every once in a while for cucumber in a salad and that. And I don't know. I told you guys that, you know, like, at least 3 times a week I eat a salad, right? So I put in iceberg lettuce, a bit of romaine lettuce, carrots, cabbage, a bit of apple. But it's got to be Macintosh apples, just because of the acidity content is low in those. Basically, if the apple's good for baking in a pie, I can eat it. If it's like a green apple, like a Granny Smith, I can't. I just get canker sores all throughout my mouth. I have ascorbic acid intolerance. So yeah, I put a bit of apple in there, some cheese, a little bit of broccoli flowerets, a little bit of cauliflower flowerets. Mix that all up with the creamy cucumber dressing. once every month or so, but normally I use the Italian. I like Italian. I get the raspberry Italian, so that way it's not quite as acidic, and I can enjoy that 3 times a week. Oh man, I was talking with Deuce and Bone one day, and I can't remember what Deuce said, but I returned something real quick with one of my impressions, and he's like, "Dude, you just sounded like Bill Clinton." I'm like, "What?" No, I can't do it now. It was in the moment, and it was perfect. He said, he was like, "Dude, that is so spot on." I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Well, I've never really tried to practice that before, but I." Oh no! No! I'm not going no because of everything flying around. I'm going no because we busted our axe. Now ask me a question. What did you do with your axe? Yeah, I love my salads. Absolutely love my salads. Alright, let's build another axe, please. I cannot wait until we unlock some of the other huts. For example, the woodcutter's hut. That will make my life much, much easier. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to put that down there. There we go. Yeah, I love the raspberry Italian dressing. That and creamy cucumber. Those are the only 2 that I buy. Well, no, that's not true. I also buy Caesar. So I have guaranteed 1 Caesar every week. And then I have 2 leaf lettuce salads. And, oh yeah, how could I forget spinach? I put spinach in my leaf lettuce salads. I would say toss salad, but unfortunately a certain particular adult industry has... pretty much made saying toss salad a bit of a taboo. But in this reference, when I'm talking about the salad that I make, yes, I'm talking about real toss salad, not the infamously grotesque idea of a tossed salad from the adult industry. Yeesh. How dare they take such a term? I guess I could call it mixed salad. Where are we at here? My legs are starting to do a little bit of a twitch here. So what's going on? What? I'm going for an hour and a half. Nah, we couldn't be going for an hour and a half. Just give me a second. I gotta bounce out of the game real quick in order to see what time it is. Actually, hold on. I can use my phone. Hold on. 2:38. Yeah, and just under an hour and a half. Okay. All right. I didn't think we'd been streaming for that long. Oh boy, time flies when you're having fun. But that definitely. It's amazing how my legs, an hour and a half of sitting, and they start doing the jitters. They're bouncing all over the place. It's like clockwork every time. I don't know how it knows, but my legs know. My legs absolutely know. The jello pudding. You put the jello in the pudding. You put the pudding in the jello. Whatever. Yeah, no, can't do copy. Never actually tried before. Oh, hold on. I could do. Hey. That was a Cosby creation, wasn't it? Good old Fat Albert. Can't have a show named that anymore. That would get you canceled. But mind you, he pretty much canceled himself with his actions in life, didn't he? You'd think with his fame he wouldn't need to use the roofie method, but apparently not. And you need another bamboo. Alright, get the bamboo totem going on. Doing your diamond paintings? Oh, I can totally understand that. Absolutely sitting in one position trying to stay finely detailed? Yeah, definitely. Where is... Ah. Gotta be something else that I forgot. There we go. Okay, so we come over here. These guys need food as well. And they need knives. So we might as well... I'm gonna go put these, the bones and the leather in my chest for now, just my personal chest, because we really don't need them taking up space. We do have 2 additional hammers that we don't really need to hold on to at this time. So let's go ahead and make up some knives. See, as our crafting went up, we can now craft 8 at a time, whereas before we were locked down to 7. I take a lot of hot showers. I take a ton of showers. On average, I'd say I'd probably take about 11 showers a week. Not quite 2 a day, but I shouldn't say I take a lot of showers. I take long, hot showers after my stream and stuff. Sometimes, you know, if I've had a bad night and I've really had a bad sweats night due to the pain in that, I will go ahead and... I'll have a shower first thing in the morning, but usually not so much. Usually get up after I'm done dinner. Most of the time I put my dishes into the sink to soak, and then in the mornings I'll get up, I'll do up all my dishes, get the house look all nice and tidy, and then I'll go start doing thumbnails and stuff for streams, get myself up already, you know, get my hot chocolate, get all that stuff done, that type deal. Alright, so for the moment, I'm going to split the difference. So, press, I for inventory. Let's split these into 12. Come over to here, we're going to put those 12 into, cancel. Split, there we go. So we now have 23 food, 8 in here. That's going to take care of these guys. Now, I really don't want them to be working on bluestone, so I'm going to switch production. And let's see here. So it looks like we're going to need more herb. So I'll put them onto that. However, we do not have enough peoples in order to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build ourselves another hut. Should be able to squeeze one in right there. Alright, so we'll get more wood. Would you, could you, if you wanted. You betcha. Enjoy your din-din. I have no idea what I'm going to have for tonight's dinner. No idea. At this point in time, I haven't pulled anything from the freezer. So, yeah, I have no idea. I do have some iceberg lettuce left, but I'm out of Caesar and romaine and all that stuff. Gotta get to the store eventually in order to resupply my cupboards, because right now everything I got is like for what Captain Caveman enjoys. So I don't eat what I'm going to be eating with Captain Caveman during the week. I don't like tripling up on meals like that. You know, it's like I'd rather have a different type of meal every day type thing. Very rarely do I like eating leftovers. And if I do, it's like something like food that I ordered. Like, for example, if I order like Chinese food or something, then I'll eat that 2 days in a row. But I mean, who can afford Chinese food nowadays? Just for a simple 3 items. One must be rice. So I'd get like, say, ginger beef and chop suey, right? I'd get those 2 together. That is $26. And it's not even a very large package. Yes, it does me 2 meals where I am fully satiated. I've had my fill with those 2 meals. However, it's expensive as hell. Oh, I make my own pizza then. I no longer will ever buy pizza. If I do, it's because I have to go for like a long road trip or something, and then I'll just go get Little Caesars hot and ready for $12.99. I'll just get their whatever it is, like their 10-inch hot and ready. Then I'll just eat that in the truck while I'm driving to wherever I gotta go. Oh, need more bamboo? Okay. How are we doing for our axe? Okay, our axe is good. Alright, durability on the axe is fine. But we are almost too tired to walk. Our character is saying I'm a slave driver. I'm cracking the whip on the guy, apparently. Expecting him to work all out all day like this. Don't worry, my man. You'll get your stamina. You'll get your stamina. You'll be able to work 10 times harder than this in no time. I'll just keep cracking that whip and you'll be in shape. Call me your fitness coach. Yeah, it's just so expensive. So expensive. And there's not too much of Chinese food items that I like more than the ginger beef and the chop suey. I love bean sprouts. Absolutely love bean sprouts. I put it this way. I am at the point. Actually, you know what? I might just say to hell with it. After stream, I might go out and I might buy the cabbage, the carrots, the bean sprouts, the oyster sauce, the hoisin sauce, and some more broccoli. And I think I'm going to make my own spring rolls. I think I'm at that point. I love veggie spring rolls. That's my thing. Veggie spring rolls. What am I in here for? Oh, I need to sleep this way. Alright, we'll get a 7-hour or 12 hours to get our sleep up pretty good. Then we can eat and drink. Oh, wow. No. Our buffets here is about $48, almost $50 now to go to a Chinese buffet here. Canadian. So you knock a quarter of the cost off. That's about $35 American. For buffet. And they have you're allowed 5 plates. Yeah, they're really strict around here when it comes to that. Like, I went down into the States there, and my God, it was like $20. Now, mind you, this was like 10 years ago. It was like $20, and it was like an all-you-can-eat like buffet. It was like, what? What the hell is this? Canada don't have those. They say buffet. They do not say all-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah. Any of the ones that say, oh, all-you-can-eat, there's a little asterisk, and then it'll be like a limit of 5 plates. Here's how they do it here. Alright, we want to go find this guy. Where is he? He's like right behind us. Oh, okay. I blocked that way off. Can't go that way. Alright, how about this way? Where is this dude? Where'd this guy go? He was, and then he wasn't. Are you like up and behind here, dude? Ah, there you are. Hey, pal, quit moving. Yes, I need some new recruits, please. I do. Mark the place on the map. Many thank you. Okay, they're way down the river. All right. Let's head towards the river. But yeah, no, I have never made my spring rolls before, but normally I could buy 24 spring rolls for $24, and they were a fairly decent sized round, like not egg roll size, but they were a fairly decent sized round. Now they are smaller than my cigarette lighter. And smaller than a cigarette lighter, and same price. So you get 24 at half the size for the same price for $20. And it's like, no, this is an absolute, complete, and utter ripoff. I'm not having it. So yeah, I just. So I think I'm going to make my own. I need to get some oyster sauce and some hoisin and some soy. I don't have any of those. Ah, look at that. We found another one of these altars. And this altar gives us a 25% production to the collection of yellow grass. But since we're here and there's a chesticle, we'll take that and we will bust some heads. Oh no, not me. Oh, I do love this. Okay, so in the test version that I had, there was no trees back here. Oh, this is nice. Good on you, devs. You added a little bit more life to this world. Well done. Well done since I last played with the test. Now, I wonder if my save is going to be compatible with that particular... Probably not. Probably not. So, I see, I had to behave. The reason being is because I was given such early access to the game. You know, they asked that I not show off the entirety of the game before it was released, so. With T-Gem? What's T-Gem? That is a new one to me, my man. What is T-Gem? But yeah, normally I like spring rolls with a little bit of ginger in them. Just a touch of cinnamon, not much at all. Like, I mean very, very faint. So that also means I have to buy some garlic. So that way I can do, so you put in your butter cube or your oil, whatever you want to use. I prefer butter. Then I throw in some minced garlic, get the oil all nice and flavored. Then I throw in my carrots, so that way they can get a little bit softened up. And then I throw in my cabbage, then wait a few minutes, then I add all my sauces, which would be like a hoisin sauce. This is how I've never actually made them personally, but this is how I'm thinking I'm going to make them. Because I know what I like. Join us, fellow exile, join us, please. No, you're not going to starve here, but you got to work. Just giving you a heads up. Thanks, miss. Look at that. 2 ladies and a guy. Excellent. Too bad our population doesn't increase automatically through copulation. Alright, let's get another one. Go to work. Yep, go talk to the elder. He'll assign you a job. You too, talk to an elder. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh, I see another one over there. Do we got food? Yep, we got food. We got water. We got stamina and... we are awake. Let's go grab this other abandoned ruin because, well, freebies are freebies, and it's a lot better than wasting our energy on things such as swinging a hammer or an axe when we can collect some of those items out here. So I see that this place over here hasn't been cleaned up too much yet. Nice. We got some bamboo out of that. And we'll get some more bamboo and wood out of this as well. Excellent. Sweet deals. Now we gotta run all the way back and talk to the elder, because we had to get 8 out of 10. And we got our 8. I will just turn on the slim pickings button while we're running. Just collect stuff while we go. I love this. You don't have to spam the E key. You can just press and hold it down and gather resources while you run. Boy, it looks so different because they've definitely added some more trees and things around the area since I played on the playtest. So, looking good, devs. Looking really good. They've added even more life to this world. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of heat. Like I said, I have GERD. Actually, I've had GERD for so long in my life that I've actually done damage to the esophageal what's the word for it? Sphincter. Not trying to be rude, but the esophageal sphincter there that's in your throat. Mine's done. I have to sleep with 2, sometimes even 3 pillows if they're really flat, because if I lay down completely on my back, I get stomach acid that rolls right up into my mouth. It's disgusting. But I had GERD since I was about 8 years old. This was before they knew that there was such thing as ascorbic acid intolerance. And so for the longest time, I'd like tell doctors and that, like, look, you know, I eat tomatoes, I'm dying of heartburn. And it wasn't until later on in life when I had to get a camera stuck down my throat that they're like, you do not have the muscle that's required to close that valve in your throat no more. Trying to stay away from saying the word sphincter too many times. YouTube probably throw me into a suppression for it. Just saying. Yeah, I just don't know how much and quantity of which, like being the first time that I've been making these type of egg rolls, I just don't know the quantities that would be necessary, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I grab like 2 pounds of carrots for a head of cabbage? You know, I'll probably just grab 1 or 2 broccolis so I can have the flowerets in there, you know. Then I'll like make up a whole bunch of them and then freeze them. I know how to make them, I've just never actually made them. Or should I say, I know the theory of how to make them. You gotta use a bit of, like 1 tablespoon of water to 1 tablespoon of flour in order to make the paste, so that way when you roll the spring roll on the diagonal, you know, it stays well sealed for when you go to cook them. I say, that will probably cause us some damage. Let's not do that. Like I said, I know the theory. I've never actually made them before, but I know the theory on how to make them. Let's see here. Gotta go find the elder. Where? No, he's up there. Okay. Hey, pal. Tribe is growing stronger. Yes, the gatherer's hut stands strong. Good. Remember to assign a gatherer to our storage. We'll also need additional carriers. We cannot expect them to work with more than 3 huts at once. What should I do next then? Well, as you already know, the workers need endless supply of tools. Once you begin to hire tool makers, we'll have a complete supply chain. Well, I'm on it. Alright, so we gotta do a tool maker's hut next. Okay, so that's under various. Perform the appropriate ritual. Ah, see, they get you on that stuff. So you go 0. Toolmaker's hut, we're going to need 5 incense. We have 3 and 7 talismans. And a woodcutter's hut. So we need 8 and 10. So that is, so we need 17 and 15. So let's see if we can make 12 more incense. We don't have any in here, right? No. Nice. Yeah, the Vietnam rolls are different. Yeah. So I've seen where they've, it looks like rice paper. It's like a white roll, spring roll, where they fill it with like lots of seafood and stuff. Oh, that was so good. I think that was Vietnamese, but they also put in cilantro. I don't like cilantro. It no offense to anybody, but it absolutely tastes like pure soap to me. But it might have something to do with the fact that I'm a super taster, meaning I have like more than 50 taste buds per centimeter of my tongue. So what did I say we need? We need 5 here and 8 there. So that's 13 in total, and we have 11, so I need to make 2 more. Might as well get the woodcutter hut and that all at the same time. Get everything done. Yeah, exactly. And then you just throw them in the freezer. Yep, exactly. I'll make up a ton and put them in the freezer. All right, so we need 10 talismans and 7 talismans. So that's 17 talismans in total. Your family way? Cool. Yeah, just definitely in the Discord there, in the recipes. Just pop the recipes in that particular section. That's what it's there for. Just trying to think, what else would I want in my spring roll? So, bit of shredded ginger, not very much, just a little bit. Carrot, cabbage, broccoli, bean sprouts. I don't want any beef or meat or anything in them. I pretty much prefer vegetable. Yeah, a bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. Yep. Oh, back to the game. I'm off looking up at the sky going, I would do, what else do I need? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not focusing. Dang it. Focus, GG. Focus. Yeah, broccoli. I don't think cauliflower would go good in those, but a finely diced up broccoli would work. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Yeah. If it's a little bit watery when I make it, I can easily press that out. Not a big deal. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I just need one more. So we need 17 and 13. Alright, let's go get our rituals on. Let's expand our knowledge and our village. I do love the way this game is. The lighting is well done. The darkness is not too dark. A little bit dark for YouTube, but as for player-wise, it's perfect. You're not feeling like you're completely lost. We're not always having to build torches to run around and see things with. Actually, I don't even think they have torches in game. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Haha, we got 3 tribesmen not doing anything. 1, 2, 3. Now there's working. Now there's getting me the goods. Oops. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Non-productive hours. That's just like burning money. In this case, not burning trees. Welcome back, Jack. Yeah, you got us talking on the conversation of food. I might go out there and get all the supplies necessary to make a bunch of spring rolls tonight. Because I ain't paying no $20 for those 24 that are smaller than my pinky. That was just ridiculous, man. Like, absolutely highway robbery. Alright, so if we go over here, we can do a woodcutter's hut. Drop the incense, drop that. Kerpoofy. Gotta wait for the burn to end. Put that there, put that there. And there we go. We now have the toolmaker's hut. Our next quest. Then we're going to have to build another house. You know, that type of stuff. Actually, it's going to be... first things first is I'm going to build a woodcutter's hut. Go out and get a couple more folks, more peeps. At least 2 more peeps. Get us our wood on. Yes, wait a minute. That could have been misconstrued. Yeah, we'll get our woodworkers going. You know, they can go work the wood. There's also like a shaman. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, that's what I had. I had the Vietnamese one with it had shrimp but it had cilantro. But I was able to nibble off a little bit of the end and then pull out all the long stems of cilantro out of it. Then it was quite nice, but still had the cilantro flavor in it, unfortunately, which, like I say, to me, is utter salt. Absolute, utter salt. It's disgusting. Uh-oh, our fishermen are out of spears. Well, then I took a look at that. Let's make up some more spears. We've got spirit. We can do it. So you can also type in, now we're at 9. So I typed in 10, believe it or not, and it said, nope, your maximum is 9. So we'll make 9. Oh yeah, yeah. I can eat shrimp. I love sauteing some shrimp and then putting it into a Caesar pita type thing. Like you take a pita, cut it in half, pop it open like a pocket, stuff in your Caesar mix, and then throw a bunch of the garlic sauteed shrimp on top. It is so yummy. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we'll drop off these spears so that way in the morning when everybody comes back to work, they can work right away.
Work, 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 boys and girls, work.
There we go. See how are we doing for food over here? Oh, 70 food. Yeah, they're good. They're fine. Yeah. In the last 3 years, food prices have gone redonkulous. Like, all the main things that, you know, most people buy, the necessities in life, you know, milk, eggs, and all that, they've gone up a minimum of 75%. At a minimum. There is no need to gouge like that. None whatsoever. But they do it anyway. It's all about that gouge. Yeah, exactly. Back in our high school days, we could have a meal. You know, you could get like a sandwich, fries, and a drink, and still have enough to give to the church. You know what I mean? Like, you'd still throw a tenner to the church. Can't do that no more. Definitely not. Hey! My house is not a crossing. Excuse me, pal. Take the long route next time. This is my house. Sheesh. The nerve of that tribesman. What's his is mine, and what's mine is his, apparently. Alright, so we're going to drop down. Have that, and then we'll go over here. And drop a couple more of the gathering. Now, I like shrimp more than I like prawns. As soon as you start getting over a medium-sized prawn, I'm not so big on the texture. You don't get the nice, sweet, delicate flavor and texture of the shrimp. So I much prefer shrimp over prawns. Okay, so I think today, in game, at the end of the day when we go to sleep, I think that's when we'll call the end of the stream for today, because it will be about just a little over 2 hours in, and I try not to go more than an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the flavor of the game. And this game's got a great flavor, so I don't mind playing that a little bit extra longer. So, let's see. It wants us to build the tool makers, and I know for a fact we're going to have to build the woodcutter's hut first. Let's see now. So, you press Q. You go over to... Nope. Where is it? Various? Yes, here it is. That's tool makers. I want woodcutter's hut. Aha. So, look at the bottom. 97%, 98%, so, and 74%. So, we just got to get it into the green. Or into the blue, I should say. But no, that's not. Oh, well, carrier's in the way. Get out of the way! Yeah, over here we got a better chance. Okay. So let's see if we can find the blue spot over here. Ah. It's there. Just gotta find it. Got it. Nailed it. Got what we're looking for. Now, I do like finding those ruins because, as you can see, it has definitely given us quite a few resources for the wood and the bamboo that we didn't have to go chop down ourselves. So use those to your advantages early game, folks. Early game, big advantage. And we're going to have to go build another bamboo totem. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of fake stuff out there now. It's just bleh. No yumminess for us. Actually, we'll build 2 because I know the next one I got to build is the woodcutter's hut, so, or the toolmaker's hut, even though we're probably not going to assign anybody into it. And you can see, they still have the pathway through here. So he's good. He's Gucci. Once again, these guys need food. So I'm just going to drop my food into there and we'll go over here and start cleaning out the storage. Alright, so we want to do a split on that. We'll take the 18. Take that. The incense. That's what the gatherers are gathering. Now we need to make a whole bunch of axes. Let's get the axe on. Crude axe. Let's see, how many can we make? Alright, looks like we can make the maximum of 9. You know, a lot of it has to do with, investors demanding that they make, money every year after year after year after year, like, hand over fist, right? And so they can't be happy with 30% profits. No, they want like 300% profits. And that's the greed of corporate. So, consumer capitalism just drives greed, right? And that's the life we live in. Now, personally, myself, I do not have a faith in like a higher power. However, it is my hope that there's something like a universal consciousness, that our bodies that we are today are just merely vessels for the consciousness that is contained within it. When I pass type thing, we go back into that universal consciousness type deal. And that's how I like to look at it. Now, I don't know if that's a fact. I don't know. That's just my own personal feeling on things. Alright, Q. Now we need the tool makers, production, shaman, woodcutter, gatherers, Various, tool maker. Now the tool maker. Hey, wait, what the? I was able to put it here before. Alright, there we go. I need those people quick. I need to get more wood going on. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Now we don't have nearly enough peeps at this time to continue on with that, so we'll go see what the elder has to say and then we'll go do a spot check. The tribe is growing stronger. I have built the toolmaker's hut. Excellent. You might have noticed that one toolmaker is not enough. Fishermen, cooks, and gatherers will all need different tools, so we'll also need more carriers? Indeed, our village storage will not be enough though. You must build a storage hut so you can hire more carriers. Consider it done. Alright. Now I gotta go build a storage hut. And, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to place this storage hut close to my house, so that way I don't have to go too far for it. So we go over here, we go Q, various production. Where is it? Where is... Hold on. Storage hut over here. So we need a lot. So for the moment, let's go ahead and just build another what's the word I'm looking for? Another house, or sleeping hut. I want just enough space that I can get between them. I hope this is going to work. You mean to tell me they don't believe that there's an invisible man in the sky staring at all hours of the day? It is unfortunate, but with the divorce and everything, my ex has put Captain Caveman into a school, a religious school, and there was a conversation that I had with their principal, and I set that particular person up for the fall like you wouldn't believe. I'm like, like, okay, make sure that, I just, with my son going there and that, I just want to make sure that, if he comes around and he starts having, like an invisible friend type of thing, that you guys are going to, curb that type of behavior. And the lady was like, oh yes, absolutely, like, and I was like, then how can you tell me that you have a conviction that, to the point where you're saying that there's proof that there is a higher power out there? And yeah, she wasn't so happy that I locked her into that one, or I walked her into that one. She was quite offended by my point of view and said I was extremely narrow-minded, and I was like, nope. Unfortunately, this is just my belief. Now, you want me to change my mind so I believe in your belief? But I allow, I'm more than happy to listen to your opinion, and quite happy that you find satisfaction in that belief. I won't tell you not to believe in that. However, I will tell you, though, that I do not want you teaching my children to believe in any imaginary things. Just saying. So she wasn't so happy with that, but she had to concede that yes, I did listen to her full side of the story, that yes, she should have to listen to mine and not rudely interrupt as she tried. I was like, yeah, if you have to try to overpower somebody in their conversation, then you're not having a conversation. You're trying to have a one-sided battle. Yeah. You are free to believe in what you wish. I am free to believe in what I wish. That straightened her up quite a bit. She was like, oh, yeah, okay. We can, how'd she put it? We can, agree to disagree on it. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I just walked her into about, believing in, She was not happy that I came up with that I pinned her in it. Oh, man, I'm out of yellow grass already. Whew. Let me through. If there was a higher power, and if I were to come to learn that there was a higher power, I go smack the living shit out of that higher power. To allow the atrocities that humans do to each other is disgusting. You say free will, yet you could have put a little bit of a caveat on that, you know what I mean? You have your free will until it comes to harming others. That to me is irreprehensible. I will do my utmost to defend myself, but I do not going out looking for a fight. Man, we went from like no yellow grass to like a whole lot of yellow grass. Sweet. Yeah, no, those war-torn areas right now, I feel so much for the innocent people on both sides of it, but like I was saying yesterday, you know, I believe that we are at a point in time that we can live better, you know what I mean? You know, hate breeds hate, so, you know, peace and tolerance would breed peace and tolerance. So teach your children peace and tolerance. You know, to be understanding of different cultures, to know that I'm allowed to have my opinion, so they're allowed to have theirs. However, we shouldn't be going over to battle over opinions as far as I'm concerned. But das is just me. Now where I saw it, he's coming down the mountain. When he comes, where the heck is this guy? Oh, where are you? Still to the left of me. He must be up top. Okay. Oh, he's going around the mountain. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. There he is. Yes, I need some new recruits, please. Place on the map. Many thank you. Where are we? Way over there. Alright. We're going for a trip. Yeah, exactly. You know, I live a life of daily pain, but I don't sit there and, you know, dwell on it and, you know, well, why hasn't, you know, a higher power, you know, taken this away from me? You know, it's like, well, what did I do to deserve this, you know? I also believe that if there is such a thing as reincarnation, I don't think that you should be paying for whatever misdeeds you did in the past, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's cool. If you have no recollection of what you did in the previous incarnation of yourself, then you shouldn't be going through the punishment for whatever it was that went there. You should know what you did and have the shame not to do it again. Just saying. So, I mean, sometimes, you know, it's like, how do I get over there? This is definitely a new spot for me. No, can't go that way. Guess I gotta go out and around here. Can I go this way? Looks like it. Aha, I can go this way. Excellent. Alright, we got another 3 homies.
Whoa!
We'll just zip through that. It's always the same thing. Gotta work for your keep. Thank you. Now we can go over here. And we're going to put these guys directly into our woodcutter's hut right away. So let's see, we got 17 knives, 8 spears, 9 axes. Not going to worry about anything with the toolmaker's hut. We are the toolmakers for now. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a way home. Also looking for those altars. Those altars are nice. Give you those extra added bonuses. So between this stream and tomorrow, like I said, normally I had planned on doing Landlord Super tomorrow, but this game is just so awesome. I kind of want to play some more. So tonight, in between streams, what I shall do is I will just try to think. Yeah, I think what we'll do is I'll just get the area all built up, meaning like get these guys to get us a whole ton of, what's the word I'm looking for, resources and stuff, so that way we can just mash on through it. Tomorrow we can keep up the pace that we got going at this time. Wabbit season. Oh, there's our river. Oh, there's our post right there, so I know where we are. Okay. I didn't get too lost. Have a drink. Gonna go grab some grub out of the storage. Duck season, wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season. Now, I did watch Warner Brothers Looney Tunes when I was a child, so just saying, just saying. I know that reference. All right, okay, so we are going to do a quick split. We'll take 20 of those. That gives us a grand total of 38. We are now good for food for us. So let's give ourselves a bit of a num-nums. There we go. Now, I want the storage unit right over here when we get that opportunity to build it, but we need to figure out once again how many talismans and incense we need. So I need 5 and 5. Oh, wooden totem. I like wooden totems are good. So that's 20. I need 30 of each. So let's go ahead and see what can I do here. Yeah, I'm not going to have nearly enough vines, so I'm going to have to ask our gatherers to start working on vines instead of the incense. But I'll do that, like I said, off camera there, folks. Start going through your head. Yeah, copyright season. No doubt. Like, I mean, come on. I can't even say the name of the football show that everybody watches with a decent halftime. Because I did get nailed for it again at the last stream. It was like, come on. You guys have got to stop. It's got to stop the ridiculousness of it all. It's got to stop. Alright, so instead of going for more incense, we're going to have these fellers work up some vines. What I will do is, in between next stream and this one, I'm going to probably add a house or two over in this area. And I'll go recruit some more people, so that way we have more work going on, so that way we can once again continue up. I will not go through any more rituals in that, so I will not have a storage hut or anything until I'll build it with you guys in the next stream. But the only thing I'll build is either houses for people and build up of the resources, because right now, if we go take a look at our tribe, we're missing 3 people that could be in the hut. We're missing 1 that's in the fisher's hut. We're missing at least 1 person in the cooking. Missing 2 people in the gatherer's hut. We're missing 2 people in the woods hut. So, I mean, that's 4, 5. That's 8 people here. We can do another one, so 9. So I will go ahead and get all those people made up and everything. And, or get those houses built up, get those people brought in, get them working hard, and we should be good to go from there. So, like I said, we got 1 person. You can only do 3. You can't do more than that. So for now, I'm going to pull 1 back on the fishing hut for now, because as you can see, we don't, or whoops, hold on, I need 1 on there. I'm going to pull 1 back from the cooking and put 1 on the extra storage here, so that way all the goods get taken around. So we're gonna go eat. We'll sleep until 6 a.m. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to save the game. So the one that I've been using for all the testing was private. Apparently it's still here, so sweet. But this one we're going to call the YouTubes. There we go. Perfect. Let me turn that light back on. 1 second. There you go. Just call it the Super Chromo Bowl. Let them claim that as their property. No doubt, no doubt. But folks, yeah, this is when we're going to end things off here today. Thank you so much for being here. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you for rocking it. Keeping me talking, keeping the last 2 hours just flying by. Thank you, as always. You guys are amazing. For all those who are new, don't forget the usual blurb, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Click on the $ so that way if there are membership giveaways or donations that you are eligible to receive it. So But that's where I'm going to have to end things off. Shout out to the superheroes of the channel, those who are on the monthly membership, as well as the all the gifted ones here. So thank you very much. You've made my October fantastic for Caveman's birthday. Now we just got to work our way towards the Christmas season, and then we're scot-free for another while. So thank you once again, you folks, for all the continued support. You guys just being here, keeping me talking, says thank you to me. So I say thank you back. Bye-bye, Asuna. Have a good night. You keep mommy and daddy smiling, right? No more big stinkers in those diapers, okay? Once again, folks, as always, no matter where you are in the world today, I hope you have yourself a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, good night. Thank you for taking the time to kick back, relax, and unwind with me, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.